Hi everyone, welcome back to the History of Football channel. Today I'll be doing another Football League ground, be talking about the history of that ground. I've done quite a few in the last month or so, go check it out as a playlist. But today we're going to be talking about another iconic ground in English football, and that's Valley Parade. Valley Parade was opened in 1886 and was initially the home of Manningham Rugby Football Club, who were founded 10 years earlier. The new ground and road it were built upon both adopted the name of the local area, Valley Parade, a name deriving from the steep hillside below Manningham. The club spent roughly £1,400 appointing designers to oversee the excavation and levelling of the land, and moved a 1-year-old stand from Carlisle Road to the highest part of the new ground. The ground initially had a capacity of 2,000 and it were opened on the 27th of September 1886 for a match against Wakefield Trinity, which was watched by a capacity crowd, but construction work meant that most of Manningham's early games were away fixtures. Manningham Rugby Football Club continued playing at Valley Parade until 1903, when financial difficulties caused by relegation at the turn of the century prompted club officials to change codes from Rugby League to Association Football. The first association football match to be played at Valley Parade was a promotional fixture on the 6th of April 1903 between a side of West Yorkshire footballers and Sheffield United's 1903 FA Cup winning side. The new football club Bradford City were elected to the Football League's Division 2 the following month. Bradford City's first proper game at the Valley Parade come on the 5th of September 1903 against Gainsborough Trinity, which drew a crowd of 11,000 people. After the club won the Division 2 championship in 1908, they hired famous architect Archibald Leach, who constructed 2 stands which raised the capacity of the ground to 40,000 spectators. The total project cost was £9,958. On the 17th of March 1932, Bradford City paid Midland Railway Company £3,750 for the remaining 2/3 of the site to become outright owners of the ground. The stadium had remained virtually unchanged since 1908 and did so until 1952, when the capacity of the ground was reduced after examinations of the foundations were ordered following the 1946 Burnden Park disaster. The findings eventually led to one of the stands at Valley Parade to be demolished entirely. In 1954, floodlights were introduced at the ground for the first time at a cost of £3,000 in a match against Hull City on the 20th of December 1954. In 1985, football ground writer Simon Inglis described the view from the main stand, which was still the same as when it had been developed in 1908, as like watching football from the cockpit of a Sopwith Camel because of its antiquated supports and struts. On the 11th of May 1985, one of the worst Spartan disasters occurred at Valley Parade. 56 people died and at least 265 were injured when the main stand was engulfed by fire. The fire started 40 minutes into the club's final game of the 1984-85 season against Lincoln City and destroyed the main stand in just 9 minutes. For the next season and the first 5 months of the 1986-87 season, Bradford City played home games at Leeds United's Ellen Road, Huddersfield Town's Leeds Road and Bradford Northern's Odsal Stadium while Valley Parade was being rebuilt. The 2 stands which were not altered after the fire were both improved during the 1990s. The Bradford end of the ground was made a double-decker all-seater stand with a new scoreboard in 1991. City's promotion to Division 1 in 1996 meant that Chairman Jeffrey Richmond announced the construction of a 4,500 seater stand on the Midland Road side. It was first used for a Yorkshire derby against Sheffield United on Boxing Day 1996. Further works were done on the ground during the late 1990s, and Richmond also planned to increase the main stand's capacity by a further 1,800 seats by building new changing rooms and office blocks. However, the club went into administration in May 2002 and Richmond was replaced by new co-owners Julian Rhodes and Gordon Gibb. The following year, Valley Parade was sold to Gibbs' pension fund for £5 million, The club's offices, shop and car park sold to London-based Development Securities for an additional £2.5 million. The ground has been renamed a number of times for sponsorship reasons. Sponsors have included the Pulse radio station, Bradford and Bingley, Intersonic and Coral Windows. The ground was renamed due to the sponsorship as the Northern Commercial Stadium in July 2016, but was still commonly known throughout football as Valley Parade. In July 2019, it was re-sponsored and renamed the Utility Energy Stadium. This deal concluded in July 2022, and the stadium was subsequently renamed the University of Bradford Stadium, which it is now known as today. Besides Bradford City playing at Valley Parade, the ground has also hosted a lot of under 21s and under 18s England fixtures, along with England's women's team football. The ground has hosted 29 matches for Bradford Park Avenue, one of Bradford City's rivals, and they played all their home fixtures in the 1973-74 season, the year before they were liquidated. Bradford's Rugby League team, Bradford Northern, played a number of fixtures at Valley Parade in the early days, as well as a couple of matches in the 1980s and 1990s. Bradford Northern then became Bradford Bulls with the advent of the Super League and played 2 seasons at Valley Parade in 2001 and 2002, whilst their home ground Odsal was being redeveloped. The record attendance at Valley Parade is 39,146 for Bradford City's FA Cup 4th round tie against Burnley on the 11th of March 1911. The highest league attendance at the ground was 37,059 for the Bradford Derby between Bradford City and Bradford Park Avenue on the 17th of September 1927 in the 3rd Division. The record attendance since the ground has been redeveloped as an all-seater post-1986 came on the 14th of July 2019 in a pre-season friendly against Liverpool where 24,343 attended. The lowest attendance at the ground came on the 15th of May 1981 in a Division 4 fixture against Hereford United. The ground recently also saw another record being broken, which came on the 8th of May 2023 against Leyton Orient, where 22,576 supporters attended that match, and that's the highest ever league attendance for a League 2 fixture. The current capacity of Valley Parade is 25,136, and as I just mentioned, Bradford City are currently in League 2, or as some people call it, the 4th Division. So that is my video on Valley Parade today, the home ground of Bradford City since 1903. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you've been here as an away supporter or if you're a home supporter, if you're a Bradford City fan. Let me know your favourite memories of the stadium. Sorry for not posting many videos lately. I've been focusing on the Rugby League channel. I was recently in St Helens to watch England against Tonga. If you like the Rugby League, I did a vlog about that, so that's on my Rugby League page. But anyways, this has been History of Football, and I'll catch us all later in the next video. Alright, tatty bye for now.